Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Shev, where we talk about all things natural hair, including my own natural hair journey, styling ideas, DIYs and so much more. Our natural hair goes through so much throughout our lifetime. In this video I talk about 5 signs that your natural hair is in trouble, and looking out for these signs, obviously you can fix them so that you can grow your natural hair long, healthy and strong. If this is your first time around here, welcome to Simply Shev. It's just a YouTube channel about growing type for natural hair. In fact, any natural hair. I have an about you section. You can go and read it all about what is presented on this channel. Hairstyle ideas, my natural hair journey, DIYs, and just inspiration. So do go ahead, consider subscribing if that is content that you are interested in. I post videos every 1 to 2 days, so there's lots of content on here, over 270 videos to help you on your natural hair journey. I've also created playlists for you so that you have a one-stop shop for anything you're looking for, whether that be style compilation, DIY recipes, and what's quite popular is the hair growth playlist. So do go ahead and check those out, all on the channel. Subscribe to make sure that you are not missing out on what's being presented. Also switch on your notification bell, because as I said, I do post regularly. In the community tab, I do try to engage with you as much as I can, and if you have any comments, any questions, anything, you can email me as well. My email address is there, but you could also just leave me a comment just to let me know how you are liking the content. Okay, so that's it. Simply Shev is just here to serve. If you are around for a longer time, I just thank you so much for all your support. It really means a lot. You may have watched the video on my progress so far. My hair is really growing, really thriving, because of some of these tips that I've been sharing with you over late. It's just a lot of tips, and I just wanted to bunch them together and create different lists. 5 signs that our natural hair is in trouble. We're always looking out for signs, probably that something is wrong with our body. So why won't we look out for signs that things is going wrong with our hair? Our natural hair is exposed to the 4 seasons. If you're living in Europe or anywhere like myself where the seasons change, your hair is going through so much, and so looking out for these signs will help you to know, obviously what your hair is needing. Your hair is always speaking to you. My hair is always speaking to me. If it's dry, it's telling me, girl, put some water in. If it's too moisturized, it's saying it's too mushy, I want some protein. So obviously you need to start to listen to your hair and look out for the signs that it's telling you. This is not something that you're going to know overnight. Taking care of your natural hair is a learning journey. We are here on a natural hair journey on this channel, and so we're going to learn and we're going to put these into practice to obviously get better at this game. So the first one is that your edges are thinning, right? So if you're looking at your hair and the edges are going, it's telling you that there is something wrong here, and it could be that there is something wrong internally, or it could be that there is something wrong externally. Sometimes it's what's going on internally that's telling us what's going on externally, but sometimes it's the way we style our hair. So for example, I wear crochet braids, and I always tend to cornrow my hair so that I can put my hair up in a ponytail, and so sometimes that ponytail pulls too much, and then I'm causing tension to my edges and my edges will break. That's a sign my hair is telling me, look, it's too tight, stop doing that. So you want to listen to that. You want to stop doing those sort of styles that pull. But if it's something internal, is it something going on emotionally? Have you been going through a tough time in your life, and then your hair is obviously talking, you're saying, I've got you stressed above your temples or wherever it is, you're losing hair at certain parts. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not, a therapist or anything like that. So if it is something internal, something like that you are concerned about, my advice is to actually go and speak to someone and get that looked at. If it is something external, as I said about the styling, you can obviously stop styling your hair in that way and try a different route. But if your edges are thinning, and especially if you've never had thin edges before, if you're not just had a baby, you want to check out what the reason is that your edges are thinning, and you want to be on that, because none of us want to have beautiful hair with no edges. So you want to check that out to make sure that there's nothing going on internally first of all, and externally that your styling and everything that you're doing to your hair is is obviously maximizing benefit. And there's topical things that you can also put on your hair. For myself, I use castor oil, anything that will promote growth, stimulate growth, and you can also do scalp massages, massaging just that area that you're noticing the thinning. But the main thing to do is to investigate the why. Our hair is speaking to us, it's telling us, it's giving us signs that there is something wrong. Your edges are thinning. I would check it out and see what's going on there. Next one is fragile hair. Is your hair fragile? If you're touching your hair and it is fragile, that is a problem. I really had a lot of issues with my hair when I started on my natural hair journey. It was one of my biggest problem was that my hair was just breaking. It was, it was growing, because it's always growing. Hair is always growing. but my hair was so fragile, it was always breaking. And that's because I used to, my styling, the way I used to style my hair, as in I used to just put the brushes and anything that's in there, and all of those tug on your hair, the braids, everything is just tugging on your hair, and it's being double. Sometimes you corner it, then you put the crochet braids on top of it, and all of that's weakening your hair. You're not really supposed to be doing that to your hair. So if your hair is fragile, you want to investigate the why. What have you been doing? Have you been taking breaks between your protective styles? Have you been overprotective style, and spoken that in a recent video, and you want to just check out the reasons why. If it's fragile, I recommend you use protein. For me, my protein is henna. You can use the Queen Helen's one, and that is absolutely fine as well. Do you currently have a lot of split ends? Now, I've got high porosity hair, and my hair cuticles are always lifted, so they're always just like calling out to be split ends, right? And so if you're having more excess split ends than you normally would, because we all have a bit of split ends, right? We're not going to go and shave off all of our hair because we have split ends. Every hair type, everyone has split ends, and that's why we even see all of these for type A, type 1 hair, there is adverts asking if you've got split ends. So as long as our hair is exposed to these elements, we're gonna have split ends. If it's got excessive split ends, it's a sign that your hair is in trouble. And don't be fooled by buying these repair creams for your split ends, right? Have you just started to transition? Is your hair coming out of a process? Is it being overprotective style? Once again, investigate the why. Your hair is always talking to you. If you're having excess split ends, it could be that you need a good old trim. Don't cut it all off. I always say, if you're not ready for a big chop, then don't do it. It's absolutely fine to just take off a ½ an inch there and dust, or if you're just comfortable with dusting, go ahead and dust. With not dealing with those split ends is that they're going to travel up your hair shaft, or you're going to just keep losing the hair at the ends. They're going to keep breaking off hair at the ends. So it's a trouble because you're not going to be retaining length. So you want to look and to see why those split ends are, and don't try to repair them. I would just go ahead and give my hair a good old cut. Do you know, once you've cut your hair and you've shaped it or you've done anything to it, you don't have to go to the hairdressers. You have such beautiful hair. Honestly, I think a haircut is really underestimated. So go ahead and just give that a nice cut. Say bye-bye to those split ends, and you will be looking fantastic soon after. And the months following the cut or the trim is the best for me. I see my hair looks so great 2 or 3 months after a good cut or a good split end. So go ahead and give that a try. Excessive shedding, oh my gosh, we've all been here, and I've talked in my video postpartum shedding. Do check it out, and let me know what you think of that video. Also, do subscribe. I've not said that. Do hit the subscribe button and watch the whole of this video. And I've posted a video just before this on foods that grow. Sometimes foods can help us to grow our hair out, if we're shedding hair, is it something that we put in? And also, foods can help us on top of our hair to deal with excess shedding. That's teas, certain teas you can get from the shop. Black teas and things like that can help you with shedding. But also, you want to look internally. Once again, I experience a lot of shedding when I'm stressed, when I've gone through postpartum with my babies. So you want to look at the reason why your hair is excessively shedding. Hair is going to lose between 100 and 150 strands of hair every day. And so if your hair is in protective style for 3 months and you comb that out and it looks like, whoa, I've lost a lot of hair, you just want to multiply 150 by 3 months, and then you'll realize that it's probably quite normal, the amount of shedding that you are experiencing. But if it's abnormal, if you're just styling your hair every day and you realize it's coming out, I'm very concerned about that. I would call my doctor. If you comb through your hair and a clump comes out, I would give my doctor a call, or I definitely look into what's going on with me emotionally. So really investigate the signs. That's what this video is about, looking at the signs, starting to listen to your hair. It's very important that we listen to what our hair is saying to us. Do go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to me. Give this video a like, a thumbs up. It would really, really help this channel to be pushed up in the algorithm, so that YouTube knows that there is quality content out there, especially in this little niche here. We'll talk about type 4, growing out of type 4 natural hair. And for myself, I've never had long hair before, and so we're on a journey together. If you're just like myself, you never had long hair, or if you thought that your hair would never grow, because some of us just haven't tried because we didn't think that it was possible. I hope you are really learning a lot from this video. And so if it is excess shedding, do investigate, do try the teas, and do check out my video where I talk about postpartum shedding, because I give you a lot of tips of the things that you can use, garlic shampoo, and all of those DHT blockers and things like that. So you want to check out those videos. I have over 270 videos here on Simply Shev, just helping you to grow out your natural hair. Have you been dyeing your hair? Is it been dyed, processed a lot? That could be the problem as well. Excessive tangles and knots, and because of the characteristics of type 4 hair, you know, it's coily, it's tangly, it's just asking to be knotted up, right? And you got a straight comb pulling through, and you know, it just wants to tangle back on itself. And that's the beauty of our hair. Tangles and knots is just a characteristics of what our hair is. But if you're having excess tangles and knots, it could be a problem. You want to investigate the why. I get lots of tangles and knots when I keep my protective styling too long. And in this photo, I'm showing you something that I've kept. This hair should have been taken out weeks before, and I didn't do that. So thank you so much for watching my channel, for checking out my content. I really do appreciate all of you, and do check out my other videos, and hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching.